Alright, hello everyone. I'm going to do a Cabochon video today. I've got this kind of a moss agate around a banded agate pattern from Mexico. Moss is a little bit pitted, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. I think it'll still take a nice shine. Got this one on a dopstick, ready to go shape at this point. I've got a pretty good pattern drawn on it. Nice little shield. So I'm gonna go and shape this real quick, and we'll walk through the different shaping and polishing phases and see how this one turns out. All right, through the first wheel, 120, I've got the stone shaped. This is wet, just to show the shape. Let me try this real quick. All right, try it off, show you what we got here. So, got the basic shape, and I've got it. So there's no flat spots on the top. Next, I'll go from above the first wheel was a 120 to a 220. On the 220, we'll clean it up a little bit and get rid of some of the scratches left by the 120. And then we'll head on to the softer wheels after that. So let me go get this on the 220 and clean it up a little bit, and we'll see what it looks like. All right. Back after the 220 wheel. Again, this is wet, so let me dry it off real quick. And we'll go from here. All right, so got most of the deep scratches out from the 120 with the 220. 220 still being a steel wheel. So next we're gonna get it on a Nova wheel, the plastic wheel with the foam padding underneath the sanding pad. Allows you to push on it and keep the shape. We're going to try to get some of the scratches out from this last 220 steel wheel and any faceting that might be left. So let me get it back on the 140 and we'll go from there. And if you're curious, I always go back a stage on the steel wheel to the flat or the soft wheels. 220 to a 140. It helps me get scratches out a little quicker, and then I'll put it on a 320. All right, so let me get it on the 140 and we'll see how it comes out. All right, back from the 140. I'm just gonna show this dry this time. So we got pretty much the rest of the faceting and any deep scratches out from the 220. And now I'm going to take this back and put it on a 320. And we'll get the scratches from the 140 out. And then after that, we can start polishing it. We'll go from the 600 to the 1200 to cerium oxide. So let me go back, get it on the 320 and see what we can do with this stone. Be right back. All right, back from the 320. Again, this is shown dry, starting to get a little bit of a shine to it. So we got all the 140 polishing lines out. And now we're ready to start polishing. I'm going to take it back, put it on the 600, and see what that does for us. All right, be right back. All right, everybody, back from the 600 grit wheel. As you can tell, we're starting to get a bit of a polish on it now. You can see the studio lights reflecting on it. There is some pitting in the mossy area, but that was to be expected. So it's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a bit of a better shine on it. We're going to put it onto the 1200 grit wheel and take a look at that before we do the final polish with some cerium oxide. So I'll be right back. All right, back from the 1200 wheel. And now, as you can see, we got a much better polish. You can actually see the individual light bulbs in the studio lights. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so next I'm gonna get it on the cerium oxide. Might get a little bit of that stuck in the pitting for the moss, but we want to get that final polish on here and make it glass smooth. So let's go put it on the cerium oxide and see what we can accomplish with that. All right, back from the polishing with the cerium oxide. Much better polish, glassy smooth. Got a little bit of the white in the pitting from the cerium oxide, but not bad. Some of that might wash out with a toothbrush. All right, next up, what I like to do is go and make the bevel much more pronounced. So let me go finish the bevel and we'll take a look at how that turns out. Again, this is what the bevel currently looks like. You can see it, but in the polishing stages, it kind of starts to smooth back up into the stone. So I want to get that bevel cut in there a little better. So I'll be right back. All right, back with the bevels done. Beveled edges, made those much sharper, cleaner, more defined, and polished them. Okay, so next I'm gonna get it off the stick, make sure we don't have any chips on the inside edge, and then do a flat polish. It's actually just a semi polish on the back side, and I'll come back with the finished product. I'll be right back. All right, I am back, and we have the finished stone. Came out pretty good. It's got a little bit of minor pitting in the moss, not too bad. Beautiful pattern with the white banding and the red banding around the edge. It turns out the back was already polished. I just had to do that inside edge there. Make sure there was no chips. Also, I guess that helps the folks that do silversmithing, so the solder joints don't interfere with the stone. So all in all, I'd say it's a beautiful finished product. Gorgeous. Okay, if anybody's interested in this stone, check out the description. Here's a link to my Etsy account where I sell all my cabs. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.